Again, it's too late in this season, but the NBA probably at some point needs to look in this altitude thing. It seems like...
Hold up, Nick.
As great of a player as LeBron James is, he's also very good at making excuses after a loss. In this video, we're going to look at some of LeBron's best excuses. Let's get started.
What's the challenge mentally and emotionally after you lose such a heartbreaking game?
I mean, yeah, of course it's a heartbreaking game. You don't ever want to lose in that fashion. I don't understand what's going on in the replay center, to be honest. I've said it. I think I said it this year or last year, or whatever. D'Lo clearly gets hit in the face on a drive. Replay center, if it's going to go, it doesn't make sense to me. It makes no sense to me. It bothers me. I'm sorry I didn't answer your question, but that shit is like...
Regardless of that foul call, the Lakers were still up 10 going into the fourth quarter, and they just had a 20-point lead. But they blew their lead late in the game and ended up losing. The refs did not impact that outcome.
Well, first question, Joe on the left side, second row.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. LeBron, we're just learning about your hand injury, and we can obviously see the brace. Can you take us through what happened and if it caused you any problems over the final 3 games?
Post-game after game 1, very emotional. You know, for a lot of different reasons, understanding how important a game 1 is on the road for our ball club. What would that done for us? You know, the way we played, the calls that was made throughout the course of that game. And I had emotions on, you know, the game was taken away from us. I had emotions of you just don't get an opportunity like this on the road. I let the emotions get the best of me and pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand. So,
out of all of LeBron's excuses, this one is definitely his best. And it's because it has multiple layers. First, he's blaming the loss on his hand that's supposedly broken, but he's also blaming J.R. Smith, who made such a brutal mistake in Game 1, it caused LeBron to break his own hand. Either way, it's not his fault. It's not LeBron's fault for losing the finals, and it's not his fault for injuring himself. Total genius.
Obviously, my first year in Miami, yeah, we had a big 3. And everyone said it's a super team this, super team that. But we had to build our team around all minimum guys, which was still okay, but we didn't fill out the complimentary guys enough. Yeah, we had Rio, we had Udonis, you know, but we didn't have enough as far as enough complimentary guys to actually make it all work. And we still made it to the finals. And we still probably should have won the finals, but I still give credit. Listen, it is what it is.
To LeBron's credit, he admitted that the 2011 finals was his worst series ever, but to say that your team wasn't good enough after assembling the big 3 and getting on stage saying the Miami Heat were going to win 7 championships.
Not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
Is a crazy statement and just a flat-out excuse. Your team was good enough from the very beginning. That's why you made it to the finals, and you would have won if you just played better.
It is so apparent that no matter what you did, we just had an advantage.
Yeah. Never practiced anything besides 2 bigs, a point guard, a small forward, and a shooting guard. And then, fuck, you guys win. And it's like, we've geared up all, you know. We had Big Z, Anderson Varejao, myself, Delonte, and Mo Williams. I mean, you guys are out there with Dwight, Rashard, Hidu, Jameer, Pietrus, Courtney Lee. You guys are out there with like what the league is to now.
You know what, looking back on that team that I think was so important, because I talk about this all the time now, Jameer Nelson could shoot 3s out of pick and roll.
Yeah.
So Jameer Nelson was out for that entire series, which means the Orlando Magic didn't have their all-star point guard. It was essentially LeBron and role players versus Dwight Howard and role players. And Dwight Howard won. To go down the line and basically blame all of your teammates for not being as good as the other team is a crazy excuse. I mean, that's what this video is about. So this built-in excuse comes from a mysterious foot injury right before the playoffs.
What was the injury you're dealing with?
The injury I was dealing with? I tore a tendon in my foot.
And that's normally longer than a 4-week recovery process.
It is.
When did you get a sense of you would have a plan to get you back faster than what the normal kind of routine is on that?
When the doctors told me I was healing faster than anybody I've seen before with the injury.
Did anyone ever suggest surgery?
Yeah, 2 doctors.
Why did you decide against it?
Because I went to the LeBron James of feet.
What?
And he told me I shouldn't.
Did any?
I'm not done. Nah, I'm not done.
Are you going to need surgery on this after this season?
I don't know. Right now, I don't need it, so we'll see what happens. I'll probably get another MRI at the end of the season, and go from there. But if I end up having to get surgery after the season, you guys won't know. I don't talk to you guys in the off season, and by the time next season starts, I'll be fine. I'll be ready to go.
What country is the LeBron James' feet based in? What country is
I don't know. I have no idea.
You just heard what LeBron had to say about his injured ankle. Well, these highlights are from the same game after the injury took place. So according to LeBron, he tore a ligament in his foot. It was a very serious injury, and the doctors told him that he should get surgery. He went to the LeBron James of feet, healed faster than anybody in history. And we won't hear about this injury beyond this season. Or, hear me out on this one, the injury wasn't that serious and LeBron just wanted to load manage a little bit before the playoffs. But he exaggerated how bad the injury was, so when the playoffs came around, he would have an excuse. So there you have it. Those are some of LeBron's best excuses. Let me know in the comments what you guys think is LeBron's craziest excuse. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.